Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Where Marketing Meets Technology. We have a really exciting topic today that is going to add some new technology to your marketing mix. Hi, I'm Small Business Stacy.
I'm Digital Dave.
Where marketing
Meets technology.
We work with a lot of clients who use email in marketing, and they are telling us that they are seeing very poor results with their open and click-through rates. But there is a new technology that's come on to the platform that can really help you stand out and engage and develop great relationships with your customers, clients, and patients. And that technology is a chatbot. Today, I have with me Digital Dave, who has been learning all about this new and exciting technology. And so I'm going to ask him some questions to help you become more familiar with the technology. Ready to get started?
I am ready. So that's a great question. What is a chatbot? A chatbot is really the combination of maybe artificial intelligence and automation put together. It's really fun. It's actually, I find it extraordinarily fun and interesting to create chatbots. And so what a chatbot is right now the primary platform for chatbots is Facebook Messenger. So we're implementing this through Facebook Messenger for many of our clients, using different tools, but ManyChat seems to be one of the more popular ones. And what a chatbot is it's like an automation. It's like an email automation, almost like a sequence. However, it's a little bit more sophisticated because it has to respond to user input at the time that the user puts the input. So for instance, you might send something to somebody that says, it's a quiz, and they click on one of the answers. Well, you're going to give them a response based on the answer they've chosen. Whereas, in an email, you can't really do that. It's not as engaging. So it's really the combination of artificial intelligence a little bit and automation kind of, put in underneath the hood, underneath the hood of a chat bot.
It's interesting because, when you think about it, what does everybody have in their hands today?
Everybody has a mobile phone.
A phone, right? And this has become our handheld computer, and everybody's on it, and this is how we do business. We search on it, we chat with people, we're on Facebook. And so these chatbots on Messenger, it's a great way to service people because people want answers now, right? They may not necessarily want to call or be able to visit you in purpose. So talk about how a chatbot might be able to help a small business owner.
Again, that's an awesome question. And really, that's the great feature of a chatbot, is that you can engage people in the pre-sales process and give them answers to a lot of the questions that they have based on a storyboard of kind of walking them through your funnel. So for instance, one of the very first things you might want to put, they engage you and they say, tell me more, whatever they type in there. You might want to start off by putting out there your frequently asked questions. You might be thinking, you might be wanting, and giving them some instant response to some of the stuff that that people are always asking about when they call you, or text you directly or email you back. So you're kind of putting them through the pre-sales process a little bit in a very friendly and engaging way with a chatbot. So that's really one of the great uses of it.
Yeah, I can see how it would be a great way to sort of engage. And, one of the big things that we do is marketing automation. And what we realize is you need to meet people where they are in the customer journey.
That's great.
People may not know, like, and trust you yet. So you don't want to say, hey, Dave, will you marry me? On the first conversation. Of course, I would marry Digital Dave on the first time, but other people may not want to just jump in and ask their customers, clients, and patients to marry them on the first conversation. So a chatbot is a great way to engage with people where they are and then move them. It really is automation, right? On Messenger.
That's what it is. And so I'm going to walk through a example of a chatbot, online here, and I'm also going to show this on my phone. So let's go ahead and take a look at what a chatbot looks like on both a computer and on a phone, and this will, give you some ideas of how it engages people based on their responses as part of a process.
The chatbots are coming. The chatbots are coming. So we just want to give you a quick tour of, in this case, we're going to use our chatbot, and we're trying to illustrate what a chatbot is. So this is again our example of our chatbot, which is designed to be very interactive and conversational. And I'm not going to go through this in step-by-step detail, but I just kind of want to go through the thread, some of the thread up to this point, so you can see how you can use a chatbot to kind of really engage your customers and walk them down different paths based on their interests. More or less for them to find out information about your company and maybe even get answers to some of the questions that they have about you. That's the key. Or, in the case of, say, something like a sports team, obviously to be very interactive and get them involved, almost on a regular basis in your games, events, and so on and so forth. So our chatbot starts off very simply, where they click the Get Started button and it says, "Thank you for checking out Small Biz Marketing Specialist. Are you interested in finding out more?" They have to respond. They have to give an answer. They can click "What is this about?" or "No, just want to hang." So again, kind of fun, have some fun with them, use the language. What we suggest is, if you're building out a chatbot, that you have an avatar, kind of already in your mind of the conversation that your chatbot is going to have with people. Is it going to be very relaxed and easygoing? Is it going to be very formal? You kind of want to just think about what you're trying to portray and build your chatbot with an avatar in mind. And so the response was, I clicked "What is this about?" "We're so glad you asked, Stacy. This is awesome messenger bot from Small Biz Marketing Specialist. We got some blank stuff coming your way to make you a small biz marketing blank." Again, "Stacy, if you want to hang out with us, fill in the blanks above." Of course, that's in their head. You can't fill them out here. "Are you ready to get started?" Again, conversational. Yes, no. They have their choice. They can go forward. So in this case, I click yes. "Welcome, Stacy. Woohoo, you're a smart cookie. Here's our first piece of advice. You eat cracker in bed, get crummy sleep. Confucius. Ha 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 ha." So you can see, we're just trying to have some fun. We're trying to make it engaging to the person to want to find out more about us and be involved with us, be part of our story, be part of our story brand. And so we give them some options where they click what they want to do next. And in this case, they can click just get some marketing tips. They want it all, or again, just hang out, meaning that they really don't want anything immediate from us at this point in time. So I'm going to move forward here, and I'm going to kind of show you some of the things that you can do with your chatbot that aren't really premeditated as much. In a chatbot, what we've done is, where they say they want it all, we are giving them several things. We're giving them a video training lesson on marketing every couple days, where they actually have to watch a short video and respond to a one-question quiz for each video to obviously try to educate them on marketing. We are sending them, if they say they want it all, we are giving them inspirational tips on a regular basis, randomly. We don't have this scheduled, but randomly, as we see a great inspirational quote, we would drip this out to everybody that has subscribed to our chatbot. And we are also giving them a marketing tip, not of the day, because we don't want to send out too much to them. So every couple days we send them just a specific marketing tip, for that particular period of time. So this is where the automation comes in, very similar to the sequences you might find in an email autoresponder, just in a chatbot. So we're going to go through the rest of the storyline, and I'm just going to type something in here below. And this is where the chatbots can be kind of fun. So here I am down here, and I might type the word neat. Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. So I type the word neat, and let's see what happens. It's thinking. This is where I said it's very engaging. It's trying to figure out what to do next. So we'll wait here just a minute. The word neat has two meanings. Ooh, interesting. Is there more? The first meaning is of a place or thing, arranged in an orderly, tidy way. The second is done with or demonstrating skill or efficiency. Were you referring to number one or number two? Again, engaging the person on the other end saying, okay, you said neat. Which version of neat did you mean? Okay, so I probably meant neat number two. Let's see what happens if I click in number two here. So I'm still waiting for a response. Ooh, Stacy, glad you like. Would you like us to send you some neat inspirational quotes once in a while? This is where maybe they haven't engaged us yet, or they really don't want any ongoing stuff. They just wanted to hang out in their previous responses. But maybe at this point they're like, oh, this is kind of interesting. So yeah, you bet. I want an inspirational quote now and then. Now, generally, this seems to happen a little faster than it is today, but it's working. So yeah, who doesn't need a great inspirational quote now and then? Hang tight, and one will be on the way shortly. Well, we obviously have a typo there, so we will need to go back and fix that. Make a note. But you can see, this is the idea of this was to illustrate, that you can make this a very conversational style with a chatbot, where you can't do this as much with an email autoresponder because, not necessarily so much the time involved in each email that goes out, but they can't respond to your emails in their responses. There's no way for them to actually give feedback. So this illustrates what a chatbot looks like on a computer. Now I'm going to switch over to the phone and show you what it might look like on the phone.
And here you'll see a very cool messenger bot that was put out by an organization called Poncho. And what Poncho does is they actually give you a weather forecast twice a day, and some other fun stuff they send you, which funny video clips and stuff like this right here. They're showing this guy rolling down the court. And so every day they send me alerts twice a day on what the weather is, and also give me some options to check out other things as well, such as the hourly forecast. So I just click on a button here and you'll see it knows where I'm located, and eventually it will give me my hourly forecast for my area. Now, wasn't that pretty cool? I can get the weather details, and what it will do is if I'm like out on the road or something like that, it will tell me literally an alert that it's going to start raining in 15 minutes. So this is something that I think is a very great use of a messenger bot to really engage and stay in touch with your customers and your clients. So we highly encourage that you check out messenger bots from Facebook for your marketing.
Thanks, Digital Dave. That is so cool. I can see the Jetsons coming to reality here. So a lot of great ways that small business owners can use this technology. Now, I realize that you showed how we, as the small biz marketing specialist, could use this. Are there other types of businesses this could work for?
Absolutely. And one of the great ones out there, there's several of them out there. One that I particularly like, and I subscribe to myself, is one called Poncho. And you can find these by just going into Facebook and clicking in the name, their business name, page name. And when you find their business page, you'll find a button that says Get Started. That's usually how you engage one of these chatbots. And they can be really used well. So this is a weather service. And it's interesting that what it does is every day is it sends me 2 updates a day, one in the morning and one in the evening, of what the weather is and going to be. And what's really cool about this is that it mixes in some fun stuff in there. Like they show me goofy videos. But I think, from the practicality standpoint, one thing that it does, which is really cool, is based on where I am, it will literally alert me if it's going to rain in the next 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty wild, right? That's you talk about, nice to know information delivered to you right on time. So that's Poncho. Another one, and other ones I've seen that I think are really, really great are sports teams. Sports teams use these really effectively by sending out updates to people that are their fans. Like, you don't even have to be at the game, and you can be on your phone and they'll send you an update of the score and maybe the greatest highlight that just happened in the last 15 minutes as a short little video clip. to keep you engaged. So if you're a fan of a sports team, there's many sports teams out there that have these already, so there's too many to list. But go look and see if your sports team has this or not. But that's another great use of a chatbot, is to engage your fans, right? You want to get them involved in the game, even though they may not be there, right? And then at the end of it, what are you going to do? You're going to try to sell them tickets to the next game, right? Right. So you want to engage them at the same time. You also want to try to engage them in your business propositions as part of the process.
Wow. So this is really insightful. I mean, this is a new technology. It's going to evolve and change, but you want to get on this boat early, because if you can build those relationships, you're going to have those people sort of hooked in with you. So Digital Dave, where would you suggest that a small business owner start if they want to learn more about chatbots?
I mean, there's plenty of information online about chatbots, YouTube videos. ManyChat is one of the most popular chatbot creation services. You can go there. They actually have a full video tutorial for free that you can subscribe to, and it gives you the walkthrough pretty much of the whole chatbot process. And the great thing about it is your imagination is the only stumbling block. I mean, you can do so many wild and cool things with these, as I showed you in some of the examples, that are just fun and engaging and get people involved in your business and having fun with you in your business. That's what it's about. It's not about selling them. It's about getting them to know, like, and trust you. And then, within those messages, obviously trying to promote your services. Like I said, the sports teams do this great because, within their messages, they're trying to get you to buy tickets to the next game. It's not threatening. You're sitting there watching you're watching highlights of the current game and getting information about the current game. Of course you're going to be interested, and possibly going to a game at some point in time. So what better time to deliver a message to try to hook them to buy tickets to a game or season tickets or so on and so forth. And this can be used across pretty much any type of business can use this in some capacity to promote their business services, provide education in a fun and engaging way. And again, when you think about it, where do people spend a lot of their time these days? On their mobile phone. It's 90 plus minutes a day, 60 to 90 minutes a day people spend just browsing. That's not including looking at their emails and stuff, but browsing different things on their mobile devices.
And is it something where they have to opt in? You can use it to build a list, right?
That, again, Stacey, that's a great question. You want to do that. Like I said, what happens is that once they, and this is Facebook, once they click the Get Started button, you have them as a subscriber to your chatbot service. Now, they can unsubscribe anytime they want to. They can just simply send in a message that says stop, and now they're disconnected from your ongoing messages of your chatbot. That doesn't mean they can't direct message you, though. They can still contact you. This doesn't overrule your standard, Facebook messaging service.
That's a good point.
Right.
Okay.
It's an addition to it. And you can actually, for instance, with ManyChat, you can jump on a conversation. Say they've asked something that your chatbot just isn't prepared to answer, something out of the blue that you just haven't put into your conversational style. Well, you can actually jump in and start a real live conversation with them at that point through ManyChat. So it's an addition to try to automate some of the regular information and tasks, so you can give them that information without, obviously having to direct email them or direct contact them to help them, find out more about your business, your services, your processes, and so on and so forth. Pre-educate them before they're, getting ready to, to do business with you. So I think that, chatbots are going to be the way of the future as far as communicating with clients. They want this information right away. They don't want to wait. They don't even want to wait for an email most of the time.
Exactly.
Right? And they don't even want to call. They don't want to go through an automated message service that most people have. Press 1 and 3 and 4. They want you to get on there right away. Well, here's a way to use some automation, keep them engaged, but jump into the conversation anytime you feel like that it's appropriate to continue that conversation on a one-on-one basis.
Great. A lot of benefits to chatbots. You can build a list. You're providing amazing support. You're engaging with people. You're on top of the technology. So we encourage you to learn more about how chatbots and marketing automation can help your business grow. Hope you liked this edition of Where Marketing Meets Technology. If so, we'd appreciate if you'd share the love by leaving us a review, a comment below, and or tagging a colleague or a friend. Any last words, Digital
Absolutely.
Dave?
Go to our chatbot. It's m.me/small biz marketing specialist. And I'll say that again. It's m.me/small biz marketing specialist, all together with no spaces in between. And if you go there, you will instantly get the Get Started button and you can join our ongoing chat.
Fantastic. Well, we look forward to seeing you in the chat world. Have a great day, everybody.
This podcast was brought to you by Small Business Stacy, the small biz marketing specialist. Want to grow your business more in the next 30 days than you have in the past 3 months? Get your free marketing plan at smallbizmarketingspecialist.com. That's small, B-I-Z, marketingspecialist.com.